Point your hand. Morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm just cleaning out my car. How are you today? What are you doing today on a good old Sunday it is? What's on your schedule for today? What's on your schedule for today? Happy Sunday, everybody. If you guys come in, could you kindly give me a thumbs up, please? If you haven't already, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I really do. Happy Sunday, guys. I escaped out of the homeless shelter today. I'm out. I'm out of here. I'm burning rubber. On my day off, I'm burning rubber. I'm burning rubber out of the shelter. I'm burning rubber. My car is, all you see is tire prints, okay? I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I can't stay at the shelter all day today. I got some errands to run. I got some things that I need to do. And it's just depressing being there. So I need to get out. Yeah, I need to get out. I'm gonna go get me some coffee, start my day. I'll probably go back later on. I'm not staying out too late today because, it's my day off. I'm probably gonna be tired and want to go lay down and rest. But the shelter is a crazy place, honey. The homeless shelter is a crazy place that nobody should want to be at, right? I need to get gas too. Every time I turn around, I need gas. Like, what is going on? I gotta go to the gas station, so let me go to that other Wawa. You gotta go to the big Wawa to get the gas. But how's everybody's morning? Did you guys do anything over the weekend? What y'all doing? I didn't go to church today, of course, because y'all know my situation with church. I'm trying to find my own church family, and I haven't really been looking for one, but I don't know. I'm trying to get myself together, y'all. I'm really trying. I want to find me some internet cafes, not like a Starbucks, like a small mom and pop shop that I can go in. That's a church right there. I might check that out. They got churches all over the place. They have churches like they have bars. They have churches and bars on every corner inside every state or town or whatever. They got churches. They have liquor stores, and they have uh, the weed shops, like the vape shops or whatever. They got those all over the place. But um, but I'm doing good today, guys. I feel pretty good. I might stop at McDonald's and get me some hash browns. I haven't gotten hash browns in a while from McDonald's, so maybe I'll get some McDonald's hash browns. Maybe I'll get the coffee from here too. But the thing about McDonald's is they don't have the creamer that I like. Like they don't have creamer. I guess since I'm here, I might as well, right? Wow, that's so weird that this laundromat, there's literally nobody here. That's very strange. Very demure. I'm not ignoring your comments. I just can't read them right away, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you guys. I am here listening.
Hi, welcome to Dollar Tree. Your website?
How are you? Good morning.
Yes, what can I get for you?
Can I just have two hash browns and a small cup of coffee?
Say a small coffee.
Yes.
Anything else?
Can you just put a lot of, five creams and maybe seven sugars in the bag?
Gosh, give me 2 seconds.
That's it.
All right, that'll be 574. Would you like to round up for charity?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. Hold. I'll be there in a minute. I love when they ask you, do you want to round up for charity? Absolutely, I don't. I am the charity. I am the charity. No, I don't want to round up. I hate when y'all try to get people's money. Like, come on. You guys are begging at this point. I'm a woman that lives in a homeless shelter. Do you think I got time to be rounding up anything? No. Come on. Starbucks even wants you to round up. Do you want to round up to make it an even? No, sis. Do you want to round that food up or make it an even for me? Goodness grief. Everybody's after your freaking money. I'm sick of this world. Everybody's after your dollar. I'm tired of it. I got coffee from here, so. Morning. Okay. Thank you. You too. No, I don't want to round up, girl. I understand it's your job to ask me that, but come on now, get real. We're not doing that. Morning. Can I have some sugars and cream in a bag?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure,
okay. Okay, I see it. Can I have a spoon and some ketchup? Sorry, some ketchup as well. Christmas Day closed. They were closed on Christmas. How amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, you too. I thought he was gonna I thought he was going to put it inside of a little bag. He just gave me a handful of stuff, so I'm like, I wish he would put it in a bag. You know what I mean? But okay, we're not going to complain. We're not going to complain this morning. I'm gonna pull over and eat my food and just chat with my besties, right? Chat with my besties. That really turns me off when they got the nerve to ask you, do you want to round up? Absolutely, I don't. No. Stop asking me that. Stop being in my pockets, will ya? Let me try to disguise my background before somebody says, oh, I know where that's at. You know when you do social media every day, every day. Ooh, I know where you are. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Rhonda. Ketchup is overrated. Ketchup, though. I love ketchup. What? I gotta have ketchup. Too many liquor stores in my areas. Liquor stores all over the place. I hit my subscribers today. Oh, you did 87,000? Oh my God. What kind of stuff do you do on your channel? Mr. Steppers, how are you? I love Wawa. Yeah, I love Wawa too, but I'm not going to do Wawa today. Just relaxing. You guys catch up on your relaxation. I just get pissed off when you go to places like Starbucks, multi-million, multi-billion dollar corporations, and they got the nerve to be in your pocket asking you for, do you want to round it up? Absolutely no. I always say to them, I said, can they round it up for me? Can you guys round it up for me? Look at me looking in the background. Okay, y'all can't see nothing. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself. But some people will come in your comment section. They're like, so what state are you in? None of your business. None of your business. Don't worry about where I'm at. You don't have to worry about my state. Don't have to worry about my location. Don't worry about my location. So I got two hash browns. I always get two. And I'm not even really a big breakfast eater, but sometimes I treat myself to things that I like. I like hash browns. I'm normally like a breakfast person, making it at home, but since you guys know I'm a homeless woman, I can't make breakfast at home anymore. But I'm going to make breakfast at home really soon. Y'all wait for it. Wait for it. Y'all just wait for it. But yeah, even fast food is not what it used to be. I mean, like, I'm talking about customer service. The people were pretty nice to me there. But sometimes you go on customer service and some of the people in like McDonald's and the fast food restaurants, you go in there, those girls be having attitudes. They looking at you like, what you doing here? Like, people want to fight you. Like, I don't understand. Everybody's so upset. Everybody's so angry and and I understand why people are feeling the way they feel about life right now. Life is hard. But I still wake up excited about life. Like, I still wake up with joy in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I still wake up being proud, being happy that I woke up this morning. You know what I'm saying? Even though life is crazy, like, I'm still happy to be here. I'm still happy and excited to be on earth. So, Because some people woke up and some people didn't wake up this morning. Some people are in the hospital on ventilators. Some people are battling and struggling to survive. So I'm happy. I'm happy to be amongst the land of the living. And it's like, for me, no matter how bad it gets in this world, I'm never going to worry about having that conversation. Oh, everything's expensive. Everything's this. I know it is. I know prices are high, but if it's something that I want, I'm just going to buy it. If it's high, if it's something I want, I'm just going to buy it. I can't debate with the world anymore. I don't want to live in being upset and angry like a lot of people are. Oh my God, here we go. Because when I lived with my niece, I used to live with her, and all she did was complain. Like, all she did was complain about life. Oh, this and that. And I just be like, well, you know, you got to do things to try to change your situation. That's all you can really do. Some are very miserable and rude. Yeah, I hate, I don't even really go to fast food places that often, but when you do have to go deal with people in fast food restaurants, I just don't even bother. Because they be looking at you like, what are you doing here? I love ketchup too. Yeah, ketchup is one of my favorite, ketchup is one of my favorite condiments. I don't put ketchup on everything. Like, I don't put ketchup on eggs. I don't have a desire to put ketchup on eggs, but like hash browns and stuff, yes, girl. We need the ketchup, darling. We need the ketchup. Ketchup is like a hot topic at my job. Everybody's fighting for the ketchup. Yeah, people are rude and miserable and angry, you know? And I be looking at them girls like, I'm in the shelter and I wake up every morning with joy in my heart. I mean, come on. I'm happy. I'm happy I was able to get up out of that shelter today, get in my car and come find me a nice little breakfast and be away from the noise. Be away from the psychopaths. Because I got 2 girls in my room that clearly have mental illness. And it's crazy. One thing about McDonald's coffee, their coffee is strong, honey. Their coffee is strong. Even I had tea at McDonald's before, and their tea bags, I don't know, for some reason, they got plenty of caffeine in it. But I got me a little small coffee this morning. Let me see what my receipt is. I don't even think she gave me a receipt, but you guys want to know how much it costs today? Oh, it's cold out here, but I'm going to weather the storm today. Like I said, I had to get out the shelter. I didn't want to. Nobody wants to be in the shelter if they don't have to be. So I weathered the storm, and I was like, I got to get out of here. Because like I said this morning, I did a video, and of course my other phone is like, oh, you're filled with storage. So the thing with the cell phones and trying to vlog your life or talk about your stuff, your phones are always filled with stuff. My phones are always filled up. Because I have videos on top of videos. That's why I'm able to have content every single day, because I have so much in my phone. So the hash browns, what? 1 hash brown, okay. She had 1 hash brown and then 1 hash brown, and it says $2.39. But I guess 1 hash brown was $1. I don't know. Buy 1, add 1 for $1. Okay. So 1 hash brown was $2.39. And then I got a coffee, which was $1.99. I got 5 creamers, and they put 7 sugar packets. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't think that was a deal, but buy 1 hash brown and get 1 for $1. Okay, that's what it was. It looked like it looked like on the receipt, it looked like I had 3. Like, what is going on? Are you guys trying to rip me off? I'm still in the parking lot. I can always come back and question you. But I don't think I'm going to do a gym today. I think I'm going to relax. But I said I was going to go to the gym, so I probably still will do that. But I'm not doing nothing today, just running errands. I'm going to try to attempt to do some laundry today. I need to. I should have stripped my bed at the shelter and just bought all my laundry, but I didn't feel like it. Child, was too busy trying to get out the door. And when you at the shelter, child, the only thing I want to do is escape there. I want to be out. I got to get away. Nobody wants to be trapped at a psychopathic shelter around a whole bunch of women that are psychotic. But a lot of the ratchet girls left, so I'm happy. A lot of the crazy girls are gone. I agree, you definitely need to protect yourself. Some are very miserable and rude. We just living in some different times now where people they get mad. The first thing they want to do is attack you. Like they definitely don't want to talk out a difference. They want to yell and scream. And I mean, I've seen videos. I wake up in the morning, I look at Facebook, and I see videos. This guy, I'm probably gonna block him, but he's always got like fighting stuff on his stuff. And I understand, and I know that stuff like that gets you views and all that stuff. But literally out on the street fighting somebody, like I don't understand. You fight if you have to fight. Like fighting because it's something so stupid and dumb. Like, first of all, when the cops come, you're gonna get locked up. You got bail money. Like, you got time for that? Who got time for that? Only time you should be out here scrapping or something is somebody put their hands on you and you have to defend yourself. That's about it. All the other stupid stuff, but a lot of these young generation kids, 20-year-olds, they think the first thing you're supposed to do is fight somebody. But a lot of the younger generation kids out here, they're trying to prove something to the next person. They're trying to prove that they're tough. They're trying to prove that I'm not no punk. Like, it's just a lot. This is good. It's not better. Well, it's good. Why would McDonald's be having good coffee? It's just the fact that I gotta put sugar in it, and I don't have the cream that I like to have. Like, I like the vanilla cream, but nonetheless, guys, I still like it. I thought I had another sugar, but I thought I did. Most people on here that are rude like that, they never grew up in a two-parent household. I mean, that's not true. I mean, come on. People are rude, never grew up in a two-parent household. I know plenty of people that are rude that got a mom and a dad, so that doesn't mean anything. It's a lot of kids that grew up in two-parent households that was toxic. So everybody got different backgrounds and different places that they came from. That doesn't mean because somebody got an attitude that they grew up without their mom or dad. Like, that's not true. There's plenty of people. There's plenty of people that grew up in two-parent households. There's plenty of rich families that grew up with kids that got trust funds and they end up being drug addicts and stuff. So, you know, come on now. There's plenty of single mother households that kids grew up respectful. It's all, everybody got something different going on. So, I don't believe in that, but okay. But most people are upset. They're angry. They're angry and upset with life, but even in my situation, I just continue to say that better days are ahead of me. Better days are coming. And they are. Better days are coming. And when I misbehave, I got my butt handed to me. Yeah, me too. I grew up in a strict household. I grew up in a strict Christian conservative household. Tell us about your favorite life moment. Well, my favorite life moment is leaving the shelter this morning. Did you about the rich cripple both parents and murder his parent? Yeah, that's why I say everybody has different things going on. Even rich people, rich families, they have drama. Like everybody, it doesn't matter about, oh, she was a single mom or that was a single family or she didn't have a mom, she didn't have a dad. Like I know plenty of people that grew up in single parent households, single moms, single dads, and the kids are not miserable. The kids are not, like, everybody has their own situation going on inside their own family. And yes, I did hear about the rich kid that killed his parents. That happens a lot too. But it happens in every culture. Like things happen. Everybody got their own whatever going on inside their family. Burger King has the best little round. Oh, they're good. Yeah, they are good. And then I went into the military and a half and taught me a lot of things to how to respect and treat others and the way you want to be treated. Yeah, I agree with that. But it's a shame that we live in a world now where, like, I don't even look at people. Like, when I'm out, I don't even want to be around a lot of people, but I don't even acknowledge human beings, really. Like, I respect them if I have to communicate with people, like, at work and stuff like that, but I don't even take my time to look at a person in the eyes. I don't look in people's face. I don't even be wanting to be bothered with human beings because you don't never know what kind of person you're talking to or who you're dealing with. And that's not being paranoid. It's just being safe that you don't know what to expect from anybody anymore. And it's sad, but that's the world that we live in now. But it's so weird because everything that's going on today in the world was going on years ago. Everything that these people are doing today, the murders, the child molestation, the rapes, the killings, all that stuff has been going on for centuries ahead of us. Like before we were even thought about being born, all these things have been happening on this earth for such a long time. People harming children. This is not a recent phenomenon. This has been going on forever. But just back then, a lot of the times back then, people could get away with a lot of stuff. Like you could probably murder 5 people 100 years ago, and nobody would find out that you did it. But nowadays it's different with our technology and everything that we have. But murders, rapes, killings, this has been going on since the beginning of time. Yeah, there's nothing new under the sun. So everything, things that I see on the news, and I don't watch the news, but things that I hear, oh, this is what happened. Because if something big happens and it hits the news, the bloggers are going to start talking about it and stuff like that. So I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at what I see anymore. I'm not shocked when I see people taking advantage of children. When you see humans that are attracted to children, that is sick. But guess what? That's the sick world that we live in now. So protect your children. There's freaks out here. There's people that will sell their children for money. But that's the sick world that we're in, right? I'm not shocked at it breaks my heart when I see the story of someone harming a child or violating a child. Like, imagine what goes on in other countries, what they do to children in other countries, because there's not really, we have a lot of laws in the United States of America protecting children, and it's not always protecting children most of the time. But we have laws here. But in other foreign countries and third world, could you imagine what they're doing to children there? It's sick, right? But this is all written in the Bible. Everything that's happening is coming to pass. It's written in the Bible, so I'm not shocked at anything. I'm not shocked. Good morning. How you doing? It is cheap. I think this coffee was it's a small one. I think it's a 12 ounce, maybe. I think it's a 12 ounce. This coffee was $1.99, and if I would have went to Wawa and got it, it would have been like $2 something. It would have been $2 something. So it is cheaper at McDonald's. And the only reason I got it here today because I wanted some hash browns. So, but everything that's happening in this world, the sick stuff that's happening, the murders and stuff, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. People are tired. They don't want to live anymore. They go through stuff, and sometimes men lose their jobs and they go home to their wife and their wife is upset. Like, it's so much going on why people do the things that they do, and then they end up offing themselves. Like, it's a shame. But I'm not shocked anymore at the things that people are doing. No, not shocked over here. It just breaks my heart when I hear about people hurting children. I don't like that. I mean, I don't want to see anybody hurt, murdered, or killed, but when people are violating kids the way that they're doing today, these pedophiles, and they just go to prison for a couple years and come out and they get these men housing. Like, a pedophile would get housing before me. Someone that hurt a child. They go to prison, do a couple years. Oh, you're rehabilitated. That's a joke in itself. It's just a joke. Good morning. How you doing? As it was in the day of Noah, Jesus said, it will be the hearts of men and will go cold, and violence will fill the land. Amen to that. And that is true, because that's exactly what's happening. That's why I'm not shocked anymore. I don't feel no way when I wake up in the morning and I hear that a man has unalived his entire family in their sleep, or a son killed his mom or father. A son killed his mom and dad. A teacher at school was sexually assaulting these children all year, and no one said anything. I'm not shocked. I'm shocked for what? Why be shocked? I already know these things are happening. It's written in the Bible. Families will become distant. It's all happening in real time, and we see it. So I'm not shocked. That was good. I love me a nice crispy hash brown. I'm not shocked, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Sad times we're living in, especially heartbreaking, the things that happen in the children. That's what upsets me the most. And I'm so glad that me growing up, I think about my past when I was growing up with my parents. And I told y'all my story of me being adopted. And one day I'll tell y'all more of the story about my adoption. So I grew up in a family, and my parents were like conservative Christians, right? Die-hard Christians. My mom was at the church a couple days a week. Prayer service and all that stuff. So I know church, right? Pentecostal. And I think about me as a child and all the people that used to come in and out of my house, like the Christian people, like the church folks, right? My mom used to have a lot of people over to the house on Sundays for dinners and barbecues. Church people, though. My mom only affiliated with church people. And I just be thinking about how the world is today. And I'm so grateful that I was never violated by anyone, because it could have happened. Because there were so many different men, cousins, people in the church that used to go through my house. Like, my mom would have a barbecue. I'm grateful that nobody put their hands on me. Because if that would have happened to me at a young age, I don't know where my life would be today. So the people that were in my life, like the church people that would come through for barbecues or dinners or anything, I'm glad no one ever touched me. I'm so happy for that. But I know so many kids that grew up in foster care, and they say that they were raped at every foster home that they've been in. Like, and nobody gives a damn. DAFIS ain't fighting for you because they don't care. They want you out. They want you to get adopted so you can get out the system. But I'm so glad and thankful that I was in one foster home. In the foster home that I was in, she was an older woman, so it didn't look like she had a lot of family members like in and out her house. But I'm so glad that all the people that were in my life, me growing up as a child, that nobody ever put their hands on me. Thank God. Right? Thank God. Because I don't know where my life would be if I had gotten hurt. Because a lot of kids that got hurt and violated as children, their lives right now are just in shambles. Some of them are drug addicts. Some people have never talked about it, have never told on the person that did it. And the person that hurt them is out there hurting other people. The person that hurt them is dead now. So I'm glad. I'm grateful that I was never violated in my life as a child. I'm grateful for that. But these kids are going through unspeakable pain. And a lot of the times, the stupid, dumb parents are so stupid and dumb, I don't even know if they care. Blessings from Israel. Hello from Israel. Hello, how are you? And everything in the Bible has been fulfilled. It is. It's fulfilled, and it's being fulfilled every day. But then the joy of the Lord is our strength. We can do this. Amen to that. You like Bangladesh from Stray Kids? I don't know who that is, but people will become lovers of themselves. Amen to that, Rhonda. Yes, and it is stated in the Bible that this world has gone nuts. Yeah, that's why I'm not shocked. God bless you as well. I'm not shocked at anything that people are doing. The thing that we're seeing now are, people that make the content when they go to like certain areas with all the drug addicts. The zombies are everywhere. Everybody's on drugs. Everybody's nailed over, tweaking out. And I'm so grateful that I never touched any hard drugs. I used to smoke weed and stuff here and there. I wasn't really even into weed smoking. I think last time I attempted to smoke weed, like 7 years ago, that wasn't weed. It was something mixed in. So I didn't feel great. I didn't feel right in my body. I just felt weird. So after that, I haven't smoked weed in like 10 years. And I never will try it again because even weed is not weed anymore. It's not weed that used to be out here back in the 80s and the 90s. That was real weed. It's not weed no more. Everything is filled with something. And even what now the heroin, they call it blues, and then they say the heroin is not even heroin no more. It's like trank. They say trank is like eating your skin alive. Like, isn't that enough for you to come clean? Like, I don't understand. I really don't be understanding. You see those people in Philly, the addicts, they have this whole avenue where you just see nothing but dope fiends, addicts, everybody sprawled out. Like, what kind of life? I don't understand. I seen a lady the other day on Facebook, this guy that I follow the content because I like looking at that content because I like looking at reality stuff, like real things, right? I'm not into the fake fantasy world life. I don't care. I want realness, right? So when you look at people that's fiend out on drugs and all that stuff, that's life. That's real life. That's things that are happening in real time. And I like watching content like that. So there was a lady yesterday I saw on Facebook, a black woman, dope fiend. She said she was dope sick. And my heart just dropped for her. Dropped. But then she was like, oh, you can't really get into treatment like that. You have to be a different type of sick. So I'm thinking she's sick enough. So I don't know if she's dope sick and she got to get through that dope sickness on her own. But somebody said dope sickness, you can go through that and it could be a few days. I know people that was dope sick. I've seen, I worked in rehabs before. So some people say when you're dope sick, it could take a couple of days to get through that. And that's what people don't want to get through. They don't want to come down off that. And they don't want to feel the feelings of the hot, whatever symptoms of dope sick. I don't know what it feels like. Muscle spasm, muscle pain, this and that. They don't want to feel that. So they want to go get high again. Because I don't want to feel this pain. I don't want to feel this pain that I'm about to go through for like 4 days in a row. But I'd rather go through that cold turkey and get off the freaking drugs. Because now the dope fiends, they have to go out here every single day, figure out how they're going to get high. Isn't that enough for you to stop getting high? Isn't that like miserable for you? I don't understand it. I would be in treatment so fast. But then again, I don't get high. So I don't know what that feels like. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. I don't know what that feels like, and it's sad. Hi, guys. I got 16 people watching me. Can someone give me a thumbs up if you haven't already? When you give me a thumbs up and you come into the room, you give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. That helps me get put out in the algorithm. That helps my channel grow. I'm trying to buy me a trash can. It helps my channel grow, and I appreciate it. But in my head, some things are just enough for me to say, let me put these drugs down and get my life together. But some people say you can't even get into rehab. You have to be a certain way. I guess you can go to rehab for a couple days and then they'll probably just throw you out. You go to treatment. They get you, they get you off the drug. Like they get you to come down off of it. But I rather will start coming down off the dope than be out here dope sick. Because when you dope sick, you're going to really kind of do whatever to get the drugs. And it's sad. It's sad to see. It's sad to see. When I saw that woman on Facebook, my heart just broke because she had her hair out. She had a big afro and then she had some braids on this side. She looked crazy. But she was dope sick. And she was just like telling a guy on the video, she was like, I'm dope sick. She's looking for drugs. So hopefully she can get clean. I don't know. It's heartbreaking, but then again, like even my situation, I'm in my situation because I did this to myself. So I can't look at someone else and say, hey, I did this to me. The dope people, the people that's on drugs, they chose to use drugs. And no one can force you to use drugs. You have to agree and say, okay, let me get high. So you chose that for yourself. So now it's sad. You're stuck in that life. But if you really want it, you can do it. If you really want it, you can do it. It is sad. It is definitely sad. You love my jacket? Thank you. I need to wash it again. It's dirty. Hi, good morning. Thank you. If you guys thumbs me up, I appreciate it. Yeah, the detox is hard. I worked in a drug rehab before, temporarily for, a little job I could get real fast. And when you work in places like treatment centers, everybody always thinks that you're like in recovery. They always used to ask me, are you in recovery? I'm like, no. I'm not in recovery. And I didn't get offended, but some people get offended when they ask, are you in recovery? Like, no, I'm not in recovery. I said, just a job and they hired me, So, but that was an experience for me. I think I stayed at that particular job for like 2 years. And I've seen it all. I've seen the addicts. I've seen the men and women that will go home and they would end up using drugs again and they would die. They would end up overdosing because they were in treatment for 6 months, and then they would get out of treatment and they would go and get high. I've seen it with my own eyes with a lot of people. And it's a shame that the drugs just really take over your body. It tears you up, it tears your insides up, and it tears your outsides up. Um, I know a guy that he was a dope fiend. I don't know if he was smoking crack too, but he was on heavy drugs, right? And I will always see him, nice looking guy, nice looking guy. But the drugs just turned him into like a zombie. Like he would get the black. He had like raccoon eyes, and it was terrible. I don't know where he's at today, but I'm sure he's probably still using drugs. But he would use these drugs every day. And the thing was, he would use the drugs, but he lived with his parents. At 50 years old, this man, he would go to work. He would only go to work to get the money so he can get some more drugs. And I would see him, like his parents and them would never check him in his behavior. They would never say anything. His mother loved him so much that she didn't even care as long as he was safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, your son's an addict, and y'all need to come to realization, or y'all gonna be in here one day and he's gonna be dead inside his bed because you guys are really supporting his habit, because y'all are allowing him to live with y'all. Y'all need to tell him, no, go to rehab and go get yourself together. That's what you need to do. But who am I? I'm not an addict. I don't know what it's like to be on drugs. And I'm glad that my life never went down that rabbit hole of drug and alcohol abuse. I do drink occasionally, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not addicted to anything but probably sugar. Probably sugar, y'all. I'm gonna have a good day. I'm not doing much today. I'm just gonna run some errands. I wish they had libraries that were open on Sundays, because I will go to the library and just relax. But unfortunately, libraries are not open on the weekends. So, and tomorrow I do my normal ones and twos that I do on Mondays. Just continue to run errands and probably end up at a library for most of the day. And today I'm not doing much of nothing. I don't think I'm gonna work out. I want to clean this car out. My car is filthy, dirty. I'm at a laundromat right now. I need to just go over there and throw my stuff in, but I don't know if they're open. I guess it would be smart for me to start getting my laundry together while I'm over here at the laundromat, but I need to go to my storage and go get me some soap. That's where I need to go right now. Like, I need to take that journey out there. Go get me some more soap out of my storage, because y'all know I make my own handmade soap. And when I make some more soap, guys, I'm going to be selling it. I'm going to open up my soap business again. I had a website and everything, so I'm going to be working on all of that in 2026. I'm going to produce some more soap. So you guys, if you guys want to support my business, you can. I do have an official business. It has an official LLC. It's a small business. I had to stop doing the soap because when I lost my apartment, I wasn't able to make the soap, because I made soap inside my apartment. And that's what I did for extra money. So I'm going to get my soap business started again. And I was peaceful when I made my soap. I really enjoyed making my soap. I was happy about that. Who farted, yo? Okay, that's nice. Yeah. I live in the United States of America. In the United States of America. I don't tell my location anymore. I don't tell my state and all that stuff. I don't tell that anymore because y'all, I be having trolls. People be trying to dox me. They bad and all types of sickos out here in the world. So I just say I live in the U.S. That's all I say now. In the U.S. of America. Because when you do social media, and I'm not even a big social media person, like as far as like, oh, I think I'm a celebrity, because somebody said to me, oh, you think that you're this? No, I don't think I'm anything. I just come here and talk my talk, and I walk my walk, and then I leave, and I go, back to the shelter. I don't think I'm like any big celebrity or anything. Heck, I don't want to be. I don't want that type of attention in my life, but I just do my ones and twos and just kind of live my life the way I want to live it. And living in a homeless shelter, trying to get out of my situation, is tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough thing, honey. But it can be done. Like, you can do anything that you put your mindset to, man. I tell you what, like I said, 2026, man, I'm gonna have something. Even if it's an extended stay hotel, I'm gonna be back in some kind of shelter because I gotta get out of this lifestyle. Nobody should want to live homeless. Now, unless you're comfortable with it, okay. But I'm not comfortable living like this. Are you kidding me? I am not comfortable with this lifestyle. So since I'm not comfortable, that means I need to do something to get myself out of there. And I'm working hard every day. Because some people come here and ask me, so what's the apartment situation? Okay, going to get an apartment, that costs money. It costs money that I don't really have right now. Even though I'm homeless and they say, well, you're not paying rent. I said, I'm not, but I still have bills to pay. Like, why do I have to explain my bills to you? I still got bills to pay, baby. We still got bills, honey. You might be home. A lot of these homeless people that y'all see even walking the streets, they be having cell phone bills to pay. They might have, court costs, whatever they got themselves. They might have legal issues. You don't never know what somebody's situation is. You never know. And it's not cheap out here. But I know for one thing, I want to get my own place again. And whatever I'm gonna have to pay to do it, I'm gonna pay to do it. So I'm not gonna sit around here and complain. We know it's expensive. We know rent is high. It's gonna be either $1,500 a month or more than that to rent a place, and it is what it is. I'm gonna have to pay it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I paid it before. Rent goes up yearly. You know what I'm saying? So shoot. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I was a landlord and I had a property, if I can raise, I'm gonna raise because we have bills to pay too. Most of those people that own those properties, they have mortgages to pay for those properties. It depends on what kind of, whatever your situation is. We all have bills to pay. And our landlords and stuff, they have bills to pay as well for that property, for that building. Some of them got mortgages. So everybody got a bill to pay. And if they're able to raise rent, yeah, the employers should be legally able to raise our wages too. Like, why are our wages not going up, but everything else is? That's crazy. They don't want to push to these big businesses to give us some money. We got to work good all year. Even if you work good all year at your job, never call out, never take time off. They don't respect you. That's why I don't respect these businesses. I don't respect none of them because they don't want to give people raises, but they'll raise the rent. And I understand if they can legally raise the rent, they should legally be able to give us some money yearly so that we can help with our bills, and even giving us the little bit of raise that they give us every once in a blue moon. The businesses don't even want to do it. My job told people that, oh, we got this new computer system that costs millions of dollars. Okay, what that got to do with me? That don't have nothing to do with me. The fact that y'all wanted to usher in a new system, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all usher in a new system. Y'all didn't train people. Y'all didn't put out the proper training to get us to learn this new system. Y'all just throw it out there and expect us to get it. And we got it, right? We got it. We got the new system now, and we're doing pretty damn good with it. But those big rich people at my job, because I work for a multi-billion-dollar business, these people got money. These people are wealthy, okay? They're not thinking about you or me. That's why I tell these young girls, the young girl that's in their 20s who's just starting out working in life, I said, listen, stop trying to over exert yourself. Oh, I want to show that I'm a leader. Girl, these owners of these businesses are not thinking about you or me. So why are you pressuring yourself to try to be this big overachiever when nobody gives a damn? They're not thinking about you when they at home inside their $1 million mansion. You think they thinking about us? No. So guess what? I ain't thinking about them either. That's how that goes. They have no respect for us. None of them do. The lady was saying the other day, oh, my grandmother died. The owner sent me a card. Oh, did he? Oh, wow. You're very lucky. He sent you a card. They're not thinking about us, man. They're not freaking thinking about us. I ain't thinking about them. So that's why when they try to ask me, can you help with it? No, I can't. I got a life. I got a life. I always tell them no. I'll go figure something else out financially. No, you do overtime and then they try to come back and take the overtime from you. That's the type of dusty stuff these businesses be doing. That's why I say don't overexert yourself, sis. Don't do too much because when they want to let you go, honey, they're going to give you the pink slip, and then you got to be down to the unemployment office. They're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about your husband that's sick. I mean, I done heard people say that their husband had got sick with cancer, and the job got wind of it, because you know the your benefits and stuff. They find out who's using the benefits and who's not. So if the husband was diagnosed with cancer, they're like, oh, he's at the doctor. We got to pay more money for this or that. I ain't doing that. Morning.
Hi.
Can you fill me up regular, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Here's your card.
Thank you. But yeah, so the job, the lady said her husband had cancer. He was on dialysis treatments, and they ended up messing with her at the job because they don't want to pay out the insurance. Your husband is sick, so they know that you're gonna be frequenting the hospital. Some of these jobs will try to let you go. They'll try to fire you. They'll try to do any little thing to get you off the benefits because you're costing the business too much because you have a sick ailment person in your family. That's the type of messed up stuff that these jobs be doing, man. That's why I don't have no respect for none of these businesses. I'm gonna go there and do my job, get my money. I'm not doing nothing over and above. For what? Oh, show your skills. Show that you're a leader. Yeah, okay. I'll show you I'm a leader. I've been homeless for 2 years. You get free coffee every day for $4 a month. I love it. Free coffee for $4? Where? Thank you for the gold pieces. I don't know what these things are. I guess they're y'all gave me a prize or something. I've been homeless for 2 years. I've been homeless since January 2024. So this January 2026 it'll be 2 years. 2 years. Yes, I lost my apartment. And it wasn't for financial. It wasn't because of a non-payment of rent. I violated my lease. Yeah, speaking on coffee, if you want to save a few bucks, Panera Bread has an unlimited sip deal for $4 a month. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know Panera had that. I only been to Panera like one time, and I got some kind of sandwich with a piece of chicken in it, and I didn't really like it. The chicken didn't seem like it was done. Thank you. No, I don't need it.
Have a good day.
You too. Trash in the trash. Put my garbage away. I had to let go of all my trash. You know when y'all go to Wawa's, right? Y'all better let your trash go. You go to Wawa, they got the Wawa and Walmart has it. Like they have big giant trash cans all over the place at Wawa's and Walmart. They have trash cans that you can empty your car out. So that's what I be doing. I empty out my trash in my car and put them into them big pails at Wawa and Walmart. Good morning. How are you, Miss Green? What's going on? So I've been homeless for 2 years. And if you guys want to know any of my journey with the homeless stuff, you have to go watch some of my videos. I do have a lot of playlists and everything available that if you guys want to know anything deeper about what happened and, you know, me living with my family and that not working out, you can go watch my stories, because when you go watch my videos, that helps me. It helps my channel grow. So if you guys are able to support that, I very much appreciate it. I would love for you to go look at my videos. Watch them. If you're able to sit and watch through the ads, please watch the ads. I know nobody really likes to watch ads, but if it's somebody that I like watching, like somebody that I support, I will watch the ads. You know, I'm not an ad watcher either, but I will watch the ads. If it's a person that's making content and I like what they bring into the table, I will watch the ads to support them. So I never ask people for donations, but I know people have given me money and they've sent me cash apps, and I appreciate it. I always come here and say every day, I appreciate you guys for supporting me, sharing, you know, donating to my channel. I never ask for money. People feel led. So if they feel led, they support me. So whatever you guys do, I appreciate it. Even if you can't support, that's fine. Watch the ads and then watch the video and maybe leave me a comment and let me know how you felt about it. So, you don't usually buy their food. I just show up for my free coffee. Maybe I'll get a bagel. Oh, okay. I got to try Panera one morning then, because I like bagels and everything. And even to me, like Dunkin' Donuts, the bagels that they used to have back in the day was better. The stuff that they be having now, I don't know where they get them bagels from. They don't even seem real anymore. Like the food is just not even real anymore. It's so sad. Everything is cheaply made. It's just not what it used to be. Bagels at Dunkin' Donuts used to be so good. I used to love to go get their bagels. But now it's like, no. I'm gonna take a drive out to my storage and go get some soap because I need soap to wash my behind, honey. I got all this soap in my storage, and I need to go to my storage anyway. But I've been about like not really going to my storage because I'd be like, um, I feel like it's too cold to be in my storage right now, and it is cold. So I just go in there and get what I need real quick and leave. And there's some things that I probably should dump off at the storage and leave there, but I'm gonna take a little journey out to the storage, and I might go to this little park and take a nice little walk today. Do something. When I get tired, I go back to the shelter and relax. But I'm not staying at the shelter. There's nothing there. The shelter is a very negative place. So, girl, I don't want to be there. I was trying to escape the shelter this morning. Like, it's time for me to get out of here. I can't do it. A whole bunch of mental illness around me. Good morning, single woman in chat. How you doing, sis? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody in the chat. Thank you for coming by and listening to me. I appreciate it. Because you don't have to be here. You could be anywhere in the world, but you've decided to come and check me out, and I appreciate you guys. And thanks for the coins. I guess they're coins that you guys, jewels. It looks like a diamond, so I don't know what 20 means. I guess you guys are thumbsing it up or something. I don't know what that means, but I have to go back and see. But I appreciate you guys giving me the little gifts. I guess they're gifts. It's called the Ultimate Sip Club. Okay, you can sign up online. Okay. I don't think I want to do that because Panera Bread, for me, it's not something that I pass every single day. So that would be something that I have to frequent. Like I pass a Wawa every day. I pass, to go get gas and everything. So something like that, even though it is $4, I don't frequent Panera every day. I don't even pass them all the time. Paneras are in certain neighborhoods, and I know one that's in this particular neighborhood, but I'm not in that neighborhood like all the time to even, you know what I'm saying? But maybe I'll go there one day and just test it out and see how their coffee is. Because I'm a coffee connoisseur. Even I was so crazy about like coffee. When I had my apartment, I used to order my own coffee beans online. I would order my own coffee beans online from this particular company, and I loved their coffee. Like I would get the beans. I think it was some coffee company in California. It was pretty expensive, but I would buy like the 5 pound bag of beans, and it would be pricey. It would be probably over $100, but it was worth it for me because that's how much I love coffee, right? So I would get the beans, and that would probably last me a few months. You know what I'm saying? It would last me a few months. But like even when I had my apartment, some mornings I didn't drink coffee at all. So I like the way coffee tastes, but it's not something that I feel like I need to have every morning to get myself going. I don't need to have it, but I just like the taste of it, and I like the creamer and all that. But some days I don't even drink coffee at all. So it just depends. It just depends. It's cold out here, y'all. It is cold out here. The Ultimate Sip Club. Yeah, I think I went to Batanera. Yeah, I don't usually buy their coffee. I just show up for my free coffee. Maybe I'll get a bagel. Yeah, it's not really worth for me to pay the $4 because I'm not really ever in that neighborhood or whatever. Like I said, I don't know about Panera because last time I had bought something from Panera one time, I think I got like a chicken sandwich, and there was a piece of meat on there, and the chicken didn't even seem like it was really done. So I was like, oh no. I like for my chicken to be a little crispy here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a chicken breast, but it didn't even seem like it was done. So I was like, nah, not gonna. Yeah. Not going to be my cup of tea. But Panera, I heard Panera got some nice soups and everything. So maybe one day I'll check them out. Since I'm always eating on the road anyway. I got some vegetables yesterday from ShotRite. Because, I know I need to have vegetables every day. And being out here, like even at the shelter, sometimes they feed us, but sometimes they won't give us vegetables. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they'll give us like, I try to get myself some, like, you're not going to get too many fresh vegetables in the wintertime, but I try to go to ShopRite or um, Walmart and get like a frozen bag of vegetables, and I'll keep the frozen bag of vegetables at my job. And I try to put them in the microwave, put some coconut oil on it or butter or something to have my vegetables because I know I need the vitamins. You know what I'm saying? I can't be out here eating fast food. I don't eat fast food like that though, because sometimes at my job they have events there, and I'm able to eat there. Sometimes I do eat at the shelter, so. But it's hard when you're out here homeless because you're not really eating healthy, you know. So that's the sucky part about like living a homeless life. You're not really eating healthy, and you're not. So I mean that's just a fact. But you can't eat healthy if you're on the road. So I see it's nothing. It's not in your area. Then I see what you were saying. But yes, I'm a coffee lover. They do have a Panera, but it's kind of I have to go out of my way to get to it. Thank you guys. I think they're rubies. Is it 20 rubies here? I wonder what that means. I have to go on the back screen. I don't know what that means. I see it looks like a diamond and it says 20. So I guess some people are giving me like, I guess that's a gift or something. I appreciate it. I don't even know what it really is, but thank you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for showing my channel some love. But yeah, if you guys are new here, let me know you're new here and let me know what state you're in. You don't have to tell me your state. I just always talk about the state when you're, whatever state you're in. Let me know because it's interesting for me to find out where everybody's watching me from. Even though I don't tell my state, I don't do my state because it's for privacy reasons. Because I have some trolls that be trying to say, "I'm gonna find where you're at. I'm gonna find the shelter, and I'm gonna tell on you." So I don't mention my state or anything anymore. So you don't have to mention your state either. So fair is fair. If you don't want to say your state, you don't have to. I'm not pressuring anybody, but I just try to be interactive when y'all come over here. I like for you guys to come in the chat and say good morning, introduce yourselves, let me know how long you've been watching me if you're new. Some people I'm familiar with, so because a lot of people, some people are frequent here. They come here every day and they just, show some love, and I appreciate it. And if you guys are able to share, if you want to, if you can share my video with somebody that you know that may be going through a homeless thing too, that's always great. I see a lot of shares. I see people sharing my content and everything, and like, there's no embarrassment over here. So I'm not embarrassed about anything. I'm not embarrassed about the way I present myself. I'm not embarrassed about the way I look. I'm not embarrassed about any of that. I'm not embarrassed. This is not a glitz and glam channel, so I kind of just come here with the real. You know what I mean? I just come here with the real deal, and I enjoy talking. So some people say, "Oh my God, you talk too much." I said, "Well, when you do social media, you have to talk, right?" I mean, I don't. I mean, there are some channels where people just stare in the camera and it's a silent, you know, but it ain't silent over here. When you come on social media, you have to talk. You got to run your mouth. I got to run my mouth, and I just run my mouth about my situation. I could have stayed in the shelter a little bit longer today, but I kept getting up out of bed. I had to go to the bathroom and I had to brush my teeth. And every time I went to the bathroom, somebody was in there. Like nobody cares at a shelter about your personal whatever. Nobody has courtesy. Like nobody cares. The girls was getting up this morning. These two particular girls, the ones that I said they got mental illness, they slamming doors and doing all this stuff when you know people are sleeping. If you know people are sleeping in the room, don't slam the door. Just shut the door quietly. That way it's not being slammed. These two girls, they be talking to themselves and stuff, and they got mental illness. I could tell something is off. You could tell when you see a person and something is not quite there. Yeah, these two girls in my room, something's not quite good. It's not going all the way up to the top room. It's not going all the way up to that top floor. So I know they got some kind of mental things going on, and that's sad because when you go into a homeless shelter setting, you're going to deal with that. You're going to deal with drug addicts. You're going to deal with alcoholics. You're going to deal with people that got mental illness. You're going to deal with a lot of, like, it's going to be a lot of senior citizens that you're going to see there, a lot of older people. So it's all different things going on. And when you're dealing with somebody with mental illness in a shelter, there's nothing that you can do. I mean, you can complain to the staff, but what they going to do? Put them out? They're not going to put them out in the street. That's what a shelter is, not a place for you to be comforted. They're not going to comfort us there. They don't want us to be there, number one. They want us out, right? So they want to make it as uncomfortable as possible so you don't come back. Shoot. Being in my experience with shelters, I can't wait until I find housing. What? Even if it's my own personal hotel room, honey, that's better than nothing, baby. It's better than nothing. So God gonna make a way. God is gonna provide. God is making a way out of no way, man. I don't sit around and cry and whine. I mean, I do cry and whine because I talk to y'all about, the shelter experience and everything. But I'm not really crying and whining. I'm just telling y'all what to expect if you lose something. Like if you lose your house, if you lose your apartment, girl, if you don't have nowhere to go, like family members or something, You're going to have to go to a shelter unless you're going to live on the street because nobody cares about you. They're not going to be like, oh my God, you look homeless. Come on, get in the car. I'll take you to my house. I have an extra room. Nobody's going to do that. And if somebody do that and they offer you something, you have to make sure that, thank you. You wish me the best. I appreciate that. Appreciate all the love and the support, but ain't nobody really going to be driving in their car and see a homeless person and say, hey, you look like you need help. Nobody's going to say that. Nobody's going to say, hey, you look like you need a little hand. Do you need some help? Are you homeless? Nobody's going to say that. And if they do say that, you have to question that because you don't never know. It could be a freaking serial killer. I've had people offer me housing, like strangers say, hey, I got an extra room in my house, and these are people that live in other states. And I'm like, well, I can't really take that you know what I'm saying? You can't take anything people say at face value. You don't know if you're talking to a psychopath. So you got to be careful even with that. People have offered me things. I just got to get it out the mud. Get it out of the mud. And I come here every single day and I talk about my experience. So I want you guys to know that when you come here, I'm going to continue to talk about it. I'm going to talk about my family loss. I'm going to talk about how I feel about my family. I'm going to express those feelings because people need to hear that. When you go through rough times and my life right now is at rock bottom, but I'm getting out. Like it's easier than it was when this first started. 2 years ago, I was in a very dark place. I wanted to off myself. So, but look at me now. Look at the things that I've achieved just being a homeless person. I got a car. I got my credit cards. My credit is okay. So I'm doing pretty damn good, man. I started my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is growing every day. I'm monetized. I'm able to make a couple bucks from this. No, it's not going to be something that's going to retire me, but having social media is amazing because you can make a few extra dollars in life. So I'm happy for that. I've achieved a lot being homeless for 2 years. I just haven't achieved the biggest achievement is to find housing, but that's coming next, sis. That's coming next. The housing is definitely coming next. So everything is going to be all right. And it looks like the sun is trying to come out, honey. Look like that sun trying to shine through. So I don't know. Life is just life, and I'm still excited about life. Like no matter how hard it gets for me, or I still wake up in a great mood. I wake up in a good mood about life. Like I mean, some mornings I'm not gonna lie, I be like dragging feet. I be dragging, but for the most part, I wake up in a great attitude, great mindset to know that okay, let's get out here and do this again. Better days are always ahead. They have things here in New York called breaking ground and housing. Okay, housing lottery. I heard in New York City that they said it's easier to get housing in New York. Like they help you more. That's what I heard about New York. They said if you're in a homeless shelter, they really help you. So that's what I heard. So I don't know how true that is, but some states are different than others. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the times in the shelter that I'm at, a lot of those girls are on like public assistance. They're on, emergency assistance, which means they get welfare every month. They get a welfare check. So um, they can probably get housing quicker than me. They get housing quicker than me. But I'm getting it out the mud. I'm gonna find me an apartment at some point. But God is good nonetheless, y'all. I feel great today. I'm going to my storage. I have to go get some soap. And I'm just running a few little errands. I said I was going to go to Sam's Club and get me a Sam's Club card. But do I need a Sam's Club card? Not really. I don't think I really need it. Because why? I don't need a Sam's Club card right now. Because I did want to go to Sam's. Sam's be having like good jackets, like winter coats is where I used to get a lot of my winter stuff from. Sam's Club. Sam's Club be having nice clothing and stuff. But you need a membership to shop at Sam's. And I think their membership now is like, I think it's over $40. So. Now I'm not renting a room. I'm gonna build the savings up. When I have a certain amount of savings, then I'm gonna go get me an extended stay. I'm gonna go back to the extended stay hotel, but I need a job. I need a second job. You know, a second job for me to secure a second job. I can go to the extended stay. But I don't want to go to the extended stay still living paycheck to paycheck. That's kind of hustling backwards. And on top of that, I have other bills that I have to pay. So I am going to go back to the extended stay at some point. But like I said, I need to get this second job. So even if I can go down there and do like a temp agency, I'm also going to look into that. But it sucks because of my schedule. I don't really have like um, business days. Like business hours are Monday through Friday between like the hours of probably 9 to 5. Anything that I need to do because of my job hours suck so bad. I'm not off on, the only day I'm off is Monday. And that day is pretty much always filled up with something that I have to do. So it's like my schedules are crazy because I'm always like ripping and running. There's always so much that I need to do. Dentist appointments. I'm trying to get my teeth together. Good morning. Hey, Dr. J, how are you? Yeah, Vinny, I appreciate your kind words. But right now, I'm just going to go back to the extended stay whenever I headed back to the extended stay. But I need to have this second income. You know what I mean? So as soon as I get that, trust me, you ain't got to say nothing twice. I'm out. I can't wait to go to that shelter one day and say, hey, I'm signing out. See you later, alligator. I'd be so happy, so freaking happy. But then I'm gonna have rent to pay, which is going to be about $1,500 a month. So I don't know if this extended stay. I don't know if they raised the rent. I have no idea. So hopefully they didn't. But that was a couple of months back that I stayed in this extended stay, and I had a savings. So, staying in an extended stay, I ran through my savings. If you constantly taking money out, not putting it back in, not reing up, I completely went through my savings that I had saved up, and that's how I had to stop doing that. Thank you, prayers as well. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Vinny. Thanks for watching. Are you new here? This is your first time coming by? It looked like I saw you here before. I appreciate you. I hope you had a good holiday. I hope everybody had a nice Christmas. You guys got any good plans for New Year's? Let me know in the comments what y'all doing for New Year's. Where I'm gonna be, right at the shelter, doing nothing, probably sleeping into the new year. How you doing today, Dr. J? What you doing today on this Sunday? What you doing today on this beautiful Sunday? What are you guys doing? I'm just running some errands today. Oh, you've been here before? Yeah, your name looks familiar. Yeah. Thank you for coming back. How was your Christmas? Sorry, y'all, if it starts buffering. I am driving, so I am out here in the middle of the sticks. My phone is always overheating. It's always hot. Like, what the heck? What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? Baby, wait, let me explain before you start to point your cane. It's cold here, so I'm staying inside. It's like 27 degrees here. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold. It's always nice to stay inside. Oh, you had the flu? Oh my God, I can't remember having the flu as an adult. Um, I think I remember having the flu when I was younger. I think I was a teenager and I got sick, but thank God it never touched me yet. And being in the shelter, like being around so many different people, the girls are coughing and sneezing. I don't touch doorknobs. I don't touch bathroom doors. I don't touch nothing, honey. Because a lot of people come out of these bathrooms, they're not washing their hands. Like, it's just disgusting. And the things that fly through the air, that's why you could tell somebody that when they cough, they're not covering their mouth. You could just tell how they're coughing. A lot of the girls don't even cover their mouth. Germs everywhere. It's disgusting. But I gotta mind my business, honey. I gotta mind my business, hunty. I gotta mind my business, hunty. I gotta mind my business, hunty. I gotta mind. Look, the sun's trying to come out, y'all. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I'm gonna go to my storage. I haven't been in my storage in probably feels like 2 weeks. Feels like 2 weeks. I gotta find my business, hunty. I gotta find my business, hunty. I gotta go check my lottery tickets too. I got these 2 lottery tickets, so maybe I'm gonna be rich. What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all think I'm about to be rich? I gotta mind my business. I think I came down too far, but gotta find my business, hunty. I'm happy to be out there freaking shelter. Child, them girls in that shelter be bugging. They be bugging in the shelter. So I was like, I gotta go take me I gotta go take me a ride. Gotta go take me a ride on the wild side. Gotta get out, and I'm grateful to have a car. So thankful for that. Thankful for a lot of things. But really, I gotta go get me some soap. I thought I had soap. I probably do. It's somewhere in this car. I just don't know where it's at. But I gotta go get me some more. So gotta get me some more soap. What are y'all doing today on a Sunday? Anybody going to church or at church now? Like, what do y'all got going on? Let me know what you got going on, honey. Shoot, I was even trying to get me a job at these I was trying to get a job at one of the weed shops, the smoke shops. I was trying to get a job there. I couldn't even get a job there. Like, I'm gonna check my little ticket. I know one of my lottery tickets I won $5. So now I'm gonna just take the $5 and get me five more tickets. So yeah, you never know, man. Some people be in bad situations in life, they end up winning the lottery, and then their family is like, because if I win the lottery, I definitely want the world to know, because I really want my family to know I'm rich now. Do y'all need something? Yeah, because I'm gonna be like, oh, remember when I was homeless? Remember when I was homeless out in these cold streets? And now I didn't won $20 million in lottery, and now my family's gonna be like, oh, we could use a loan, sis. Mm-mm. No, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I would love to win the lottery. What? I would definitely want the news to know about that. For all the people in my family that treated me to the left, let me win some lottery money. What? I'm gonna definitely be like, yeah, where's the news cameras at? I'm gonna be like, where's the news cameras? I'm gonna make sure when I do my news report of me winning the lottery, I'm gonna go get my hair done and everything, get my nails done, look good, right? Let's do a news conference about me winning the lottery and about how my life was. I was living in a homeless shelter. I had nobody. I had nobody. Of course, I had my YouTube family. But I'm telling y'all, if I would win a lottery, I'm gonna do something for my YouTube people because y'all been here for me. So y'all been my support system throughout this situation. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go right on do a news conference. Let me win the lottery. Everybody gonna know about that because I definitely want to rub it in my family's face. I can't wait to do that. Man, it can happen to anybody, you know. That would be amazing if I won the lottery and I'm gonna go do my news conference about it. Like, yeah, because I always said if I won the lottery, right, I want to be low key. I don't want people to know, but somebody gonna know eventually that you got some kind of money from somewhere. So you could put it out there to the world and let them know you won, or you can keep it private. Me, I don't mind putting it out to the world because my family will not get a nickel from me. They won't get a nickel from my pocket. But I want the world to know that I won the lottery because I want to rub it in my family's face so bad. Does any one of y'all need a loan? Does anybody in my family need some help with their mortgage? Do y'all need help? Because remember when I was homeless for 2 years and I had none of y'all? Let's see how that's going to play out, right? Y'all just get up and keep going to work every morning while I go spend my $20 million. That would be amazing. Speaking into existence, though, I'm going to win. I'm going to win something one day. Something is coming my way, honey. Even if I win $20,000 on the pick five, something. God, that's going to help me get something. It's gonna help me with something, child. And I bank on that. I'm like, God is gonna take me through this, you know? I've been through enough. God is good. So, but I know this is not gonna be my life every day. So you guys, I'm just on my way to my storage. I gotta get in my storage and get some of my soaps because I need my soap to wash my body. I can't be up in the shelter not washing up. Even though a lot of the times I'm washing at the Planet Fitness anyway, but I do take a shower at the shelter maybe 2 or 3 days a week, and then the rest of the days I'm taking a shower at the Planet Fitness. But God is good though. Somebody won the $1 billion lottery in Kansas. Yep, I heard about that billionaire. That would be amazing. I'm going to try to inbox you. I would like to give you more information about a mortgage. I think it's the best way to go for you. Yeah, I mean, I've been talking to a mortgage person. I'm just trying to get my information and feel. Yeah, everybody on YouTube has been amazing. I mean, I people even giving me donations, like strangers send me money, like through Cash App or whatever, and I don't even ask for it. But I've been grateful. Like, you guys have been here for me. Like, even if it's not even donations, just a conversation can change people's lives. You know what I'm saying? So just a conversation and everything. And I'm learning the mortgage stuff. I'm doing my own research as far as the mortgage. I'm just taking my time. I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing anything. I'm taking my time and I'm not rushing. So everything's going at the pace that it needs to go in. Yes, I want to get out of the shelter as soon as possible, but I'm also trying to learn things. I'm trying to learn the mortgage stuff the right way so I can try to get into the mortgage life, but I also need to increase my income as well. So, I'm working on all of that. So, I have all the information I need because I found through the website. Certain websites can give you all the information you need. I mean, Google is your best friend, so I definitely know how to navigate Google to find the information that I need to find. So, and I have mortgage people that's in my inbox every day saying, "Let's move forward with the application." So I'm actually working with this one guy to do my mortgage application, and we're going to go from there. So even if I get a place, like, I'm going to get the cheapest that I can find, right? But sometimes the cheapest that you'll find is probably not going to be in the best neighborhood, which sucks. Because one of my sisters, she recently got a mortgage, and she got a condo in, like, a not so great area, But you got to do what you got to do until you get better. We have to do what we have to do until we get better. I don't see myself signing up for, like, a house where I got to pay 30 years, and 'cause I don't know. I don't really want to stay in this state for the next 5 years. I want to move on. I want to go somewhere else. I've been here all my life, but it's not time for me to move yet. So it's a good thing to take your time. Yeah, I'm taking my time with the research. I'm definitely in it. So it's just I can't really do research the way I want to because I'm always working and I'm always, like, doing something. So, but trust me, I'm doing things behind the scenes. I don't always share everything I do. I just do it. You know what I mean? So, but I'm definitely got some things that I'm working on for sure. But everything takes time. Nothing is fast or easy. It's always a journey. And I'm going through the journey of life, and it's not always peaches and cream. But I'm grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful that I have, the activity of my limbs. I'm able to walk and talk, and you know, because some people are in the hospital on their last days of life. Some people are living in hospice. Just all types of situations that are going on with people, and I just try my best every day. Come up here, talk to y'all, see how everybody's doing, and just thank y'all for the encouragement that y'all put out there. The love and the support. Like I said, if I ever win the lottery, I'm gonna do something special for my YouTube people that's been here for me. God forbid. I could definitely go buy me a house if I win the lottery. Go buy me a nice little mansion somewhere. I don't even want a big house. I just want a nice house, couple bedrooms, make my own little YouTube space, get me the SUV that I've always wanted, or get me a nice car, and just go still live life. Go open up me a business, continue to do my soap stuff, and just continue to be the amazing person that I am. Nah, you got to speak life into yourself. You can't. I'm not downing myself in anything that I do. I'm not downing myself. Why down yourself? We speak life, honey. We speak life, hunty. God is good, man. God is good and all the time. God is good and all the time. They working on this freaking root canal on my tooth. I'm so sick of dentist office drilling. I just can't stand the drilling. I hate when they try to drill my teeth, and I hate that. But I didn't take so good care of my teeth, so now it's time for me to really go through it with these dental people. God, I can't stand them. I hate the sound of a drill. But I told them, I said, this is the last root canal. I'm not getting them on. This is it. This is it. They got all these potholes on this road. They gotta get this together. That's how people be tearing up their cars with these stupid potholes on these roads. I feel like I could take a nap now. It's so funny, like when you drink coffee, you feel tired. Like, why am I drinking coffee and feeling tired? I should feel really energized, right? I should feel super duper energized after drinking coffee, but I kind of really don't. I feel tired now. I feel sleepy. I feel sluggish. My phone is like overheated. I don't even know why. I don't even know why. Ooh, I feel like I need to stretch my body. Ooh. Oh man. Mm-mm-mm. And then here goes some scammer coming in my inbox talking about, oh, I can get that eviction off your credit. I said, well, first of all, eviction is not on my credit because mine have nothing to do with finances. So eviction don't have nothing to do with credit. Your housing has nothing to do with credit, baby. I need to stretch my body out. It looked like the sun was trying to come out, but now it's not. So it's a nice, easy, relaxing Sunday. Nice, easy, relaxing Sunday away from the cycles at the shelter. I feel so good to be able to hop in my car and get away from the foolery, honey. Get away from the foolishness, baby. I'd be so happy to get out of Dodge, and them girls be like on my damn nerves. The two girls in my room, the mental patients, child, they need to be in some kind of mental place. The girl be up slamming stuff all over the place, but when you go into a shelter, that's the type of, I signed up for it. You know what I'm saying? I did this to myself. It's crazy sometimes. Coffee relaxes me too. Yeah, I feel tired. I guess when I was first drinking it, I felt that boost of energy, but then now I'm like driving in the car and I'm like, oh, I feel like I want to take a nap now. I feel like I want to take a nap now. One thing I did when I had my own apartment, child, I was in the bed every chance I could get. Just relax and take a nap. Ain't nothing like taking a good old nap. Nothing like it. Coffee normally peps me up. When I first started to drink the coffee, I felt like a pep in my step, but now I'm like, I feel sluggish and tired. I want to go take me a nap somewhere. Hello, members. Welcome to the top. Next second, I'm going to take your time to do your research. For sure, for sure. But now I feel sluggish. I don't know. I feel funny. I'm almost at the storage, guys. Gonna go get my little. I gotta find my soap now. I don't know where I put it, but I haven't been in storage in a while, so haven't been here in a good minute. I got some things I need to take out of my car too, so I'm gonna take some stuff out my car, put it away, because I'm not. I don't know why I took some of this stuff out. I got too much stuff in here. Too many things I got in my storage. So many things I have. Napping is good for the soul. Yes, girl, I did too much napping. When I had my apartment, if I wasn't working or I wasn't at the gym exercising, I was at home just slugging around, laying around, being a lazy person. Because I was working two jobs. Like, I was making pretty good money, but I was exhausted, like, all the time. Like, always tired. But one thing I could be so exhausted, but one thing I never had a problem with is getting up, going to work. You know what I'm saying? I never have a problem with going after that money. Never got a problem with going after the bag. Yeah, 2026 is our year for sure. Amen. That's why I speak it into existence. 2026 is going to be my year of restoration for housing. It's all coming back, you know? It's on the way. I just got to keep doing what I'm doing because I'm doing a good job. You got to pat yourself on the back, y'all. Doesn't matter what the world thinks and what the world says. Oh, you're a loser. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're never going to get this. Oh, you're a single person. How you? Nah, man. I could do anything. Anything is possible. Guys, keep speaking into existence. And that's what I do every single day. Speaking into existence. Keep speaking, honey. Keep speaking it, honey. We can do anything. Anything. Maybe time I could find me a little job at some of these little it's delayed but not denied. Amen to that. And God is gonna guide me into the place where I need to go when I find my next church home. God gonna lead me. He's gonna lead me there. It's all gonna be led. So, did I pass this place? No, I don't think I did. I hope I didn't. Eh, I don't know if I passed the place or not. I guess we're gonna have to see. I feel like I passed it, but God is good, y'all. I'm gonna find my next church home, and it's all gonna come together, baby. all gonna come back to me now. I just hate wintertime. I love when I see these nice, beautiful homes and they're sitting up on a hill. I just love that. I just love the houses that sit up on these little hills. This is one house I just passed. It's sitting up on this nice hill. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Maybe I could take me a quick little cat nap at the storage. But the storage people will probably see me there too long and they start riding around. That's what storage people be doing. They see somebody there too long. That's why I was like, how you got videos of people talking about they live in their storage container? I'm like, how do you get away with that? Because most of these storages got cameras. And if they see your car there for too long, like nobody's going to really be at the storage for 10 hours. People go to a storage, they may spend an hour or two there. But for the most part, they know that most people are not. I think I went down too damn far. Yeah, I think I passed it. Talking. I gotta turn around. I think I passed my storage. Came down too far. But it's all coming back to me now. Thank you for the hearts. I see them coming in. Appreciate you. 21 people and I got 23 likes. That's what's up. Thank you guys. Thank you. So no, I didn't pass it. I didn't. I didn't. I think it's coming up soon. The sun is coming out. I'm excited. I love to see the sun coming through the clouds. I love to see the light. So one of my videos, I was talking about. Somebody got really upset with me and made this really big, crazy paragraph that I deleted. I didn't even read it all. But somebody was like, "How you worrying about somebody with their lights on?" I said, "I don't understand how you ride past people's houses and they have their windows wide open. Now, if you have your windows wide open during the day." That's fine because nobody can really see in your house unless they come up on your window and start peeking in. Which I said in that video. Why do people have their windows wide open for people to look in? I'm mainly talking about when it's nighttime. When it's nighttime and you got your window busted wide open and you have a light on in your house, people can see into your home. They can see what you got. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying in the video, and people got kind of mad at me. Like somebody was like, "Well, why are you worrying about what they're doing? You need to be with." No, I'm gonna worry about whatever I want to worry about because I can, because it's my life. I'm not worrying about that. I just question. It's a question for me of why a person would have their windows wide open with a light on in their house at nighttime. And I'm not talking about during the day because you can't really see inside someone's house during the day. Oh, thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy holidays. I missed your YouTube for a minute. I was worried. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm still here, honey. I'm here every freaking day. I appreciate the donation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here every day. I ain't going nowhere. I'm always here running my mouth, child. Always here running my mouth. I'm at my storage now. I just really came here to get some soap. Thank you for the hearts, guys. I see them coming in. Thank you for the support. I'm excited because the sun is shining right now, so it got me a little happy on the happy side. I spend more time at my storage organizing things when it gets cooler outside. I'll be back here in the spring. So I'm ready for spring to get here and get here fast. I'm ready for spring to get here and get here fast. But thank you for the $10 donation. I appreciate you, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you. So I'm at my storage now. Just gonna get some soap out of there. That's all I really need. It's a few things that I probably need to just let go of. A few things I need to get out of my car, so I don't need to be carrying all this stuff that I'm carrying. I don't need to carry it all with me because sometimes I have to let go of a lot of the weight. You know what I mean? And these people at the storage, he checking storages now. But it's all coming back to me now. The sun is shining. I need to go to the gym, but I'm lazy. Yeah. Well, you gotta, if you want to go, you'll do it. If something you want to do, you'll do it. I didn't go to the gym today because I'm lazy today. I don't feel like it, but I gotta give my body a break. I be sometimes going too hard. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I go too hard, and sometimes I need to, rest my body and sometimes I need to rest myself and not do too much because I be sometimes I overexert my body and my bones. You know what I'm saying? And I feel it. I think I twisted my back one day and it hurt for a couple days, but I'm not going to the gym today because I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like going to the gym today. I'm just gonna chill out, talk to you guys, and do what I need to do. But yeah, how you guys doing today? Mm-mm. Did I get the knot out of my back or neck? Not really. I don't think so. I'm getting older, y'all. It gets harder on my body as I age. So I'm turning into I'm almost in my 50s, y'all. So I'm always stretching and everything. And I'm like, damn, as much as I go to the gym and stretch my body every day, some days I still wake up super tight. What the heck? I hate that. The knot feels like it's coming out a little bit. I really wish I don't want to I don't want to see a chiropractor because I think they say once you see a chiropractor, you have to continue to go see that chiropractor. And I don't want them to mess me up. You know what I'm saying? So me just going to the gym, doing my yoga movements and everything. And I stretch when I'm at the shelter too. I'm always stretching because when you get a certain age, you have to. Because even like me stretching, and I've been consistently working out in my life for the last 14 years. So this is something that I've been continuously doing. So, but some days I still stretch and I'd be like, damn, why am I so tight still? I come here every day to do the same thing. So I don't know. Yeah, I do get the icy hot. I put it on my neck when I have the neck pain, but I notice the neck pain only comes back when I get excited or I get really mad about something and I start yelling and screaming. I'll start getting that pain in my neck, like the tightness in my neck. So, but like I said, I can't do yoga the way I want to do yoga because I don't want to be in the gym with you doing yoga movements and having my legs wide open because you in the gym around a whole bunch of men. So I try not to do too many extensive yoga movements in the gym because I don't want people freaking looking at me like that. I don't want I don't want the attention from the men. I just want to go there and do my thing. But sometimes you might have the men at the gym looking at you like, oh my gosh, she got her legs wide open. Like, I don't want to be doing yoga at the gym like that. I am a yogi and it's a double-edged sword. The more you lengthen and the more you need to. Yeah. I stretch every day. I mean, I do my cardio, I do some weights and stuff, but um I stretched my back one day. I think it's the way I slept. I think it was the way that I slept and everything. I pulled something in my back and it's pulling out, but I'm getting older now. And yoga is so important to do. Like stretching, it just makes me feel so good. But I can't get into the stretching the way I want to get into my yoga stretches because I'm in the gym and I don't want the men sitting here staring at me. You know what I mean? I want to have my legs open and just want to really relax. When I was in the hotels, I could do yoga the way I want to do yoga. But being in Planet Fitness, I can't do yoga the way I want to because you got perverts that want to stare at you. Yoga is a craft. Yoga is not a sexual thing for me. So I totally understand the men be annoying at the gym. Yeah, they sit here and stare at you. And like a lot of women, I mean, there's a lot of women that go to the gym because they want the attention. So if you like attention from men, the gym is the place to be. But I literally go there to work out. I don't go there to try to look for men. I don't go there to try to look good for men. I don't care. But for me to be in those yoga movements that I want to do, they're going to look at it as like a sexual thing. Like, I need to have my legs open. I need to have my booty up in the air. You know how those yoga movements be doing? And I can't do that at Planet Fitness. I can do that in the privacy of my own place. Like when I was in the hotel, I used to do a lot of different yoga stretches and it felt so good, man. I want to get back to doing that. The men be lusting over the women at the gym and it's annoying because I'm not there to look for a man. So I be there straight up to work out, but you got some women that be in there, they be so excited that a man is looking at them. I'm like, oh girl, please, I ain't worried about these men. The last thing I'm worrying about is a man, okay? I got bigger fish to fry. I got bigger fish to fry. I ain't here looking for no relationship, honey. But yoga is very relaxing for me. The stretches, the movements. I do follow a yogi off of YouTube. I follow a couple yogis off of YouTube, and like I said, I can't really do my stretches the way I want to because I don't have a place to do it. I can do it in the park, but I don't like doing my yoga stuff around other people because some people will sit there and watch you, and it's just weird. Hello, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, thank you. If you're new here, let me know where you guys are watching me from. Let me know what state you're at. Today I'm off today. I didn't go to church because y'all know my situation with church. I'm trying to find my own church home, but um welcome from the UK. Hello from UK. How you doing? But it's just a relaxing, slow day for me. I'm not really doing much. I'm at my storage now. I have to go in here and see about my soap. I need to get some more soap for my body because I make my own handmade soap. So I still have a lot of soap when I lost my apartment that I was able to use for myself. So no, I really don't remember you. It's a lot of people that come here. But it's a couple people from the UK do come here. So your name, does it look familiar? I don't really know. I don't know. Because right now I'm in my car, right? So I got my legs stretched and it feels so good. It feels good to stretch, man. To get in those positions, to get into the yoga positions that I want to get into, I can't do it at the gym. You know? You came a few days ago. Okay, I really don't remember you because I think now I got like over 3,000 people. So, yeah, I probably don't remember. But welcome back. Welcome back. How are you today? Gloucester. I'm just going to say your last name. I think your last name is Gloucester. Amini Gloucester. But welcome back. I appreciate all the little the taps on the screen. Thank you guys. I'm good. I'm tired now. I had some coffee. I just got to my storage. I'm gonna get out here and get me some soap out of it. And I'm not really doing much today. I'm just relaxing, chilling. I'm out of the shelter for now because, I'm off. It's my day off, but I don't want to spend my day at the shelter. Thank you. Thank you for that. Worked really hard to get to there, but like I said, my YouTube channel was really about me just putting out what I'm going through, like the homelessness, the journey that I'm on, just sharing that with the world. I didn't really come here thinking that I was going to make like money off of my content. So I'm now monetized. So I'm grateful. It's another way for me to make some extra money. So I'm grateful for that. Super grateful for the opportunity because I was in my car one day when I stayed in my car in the summertime. The summer of the August 2025, I stayed in my car for like 34 days in the summer. I don't know if it was the end of July into August or the beginning of August into July or whatever the fact, but I stayed in my car for 34 days. I lived in my car, and all I did was live in my car. I just slept in my car. That's it. I went to work and I slept in my car at nighttime, and that was it. But that journey, I woke up one day and God was like, I felt like God was telling me to share my story. Like, share your homeless story with the world. You need to share this. You need to tell people like what's going on in the homeless shelters. You know what I'm saying? The things that you're going to have to deal with if you ever become homeless, if you ever lose your house or apartment or whatever. This is what you could deal with. Possibly this is what you're going to be dealing with. And it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not. There's nothing great about being homeless. You know what I'm saying? It sucks because you're around all different types of people. It sucks. But I'm getting through it. I'm getting through it. I'm doing what I gotta do every day for myself. I'm still getting up, going to work every day. I'm sharing my journey on YouTube because I feel like people need to hear, the real deal of what life is, what's going on out here in these streets. And the homeless shelter life is not a life that anybody should want to be a part of. So I trust God. I trust in God. I'm not going to be like this forever, y'all. I know things are going to change. This is just my life for now. My Savior. And usually Sundays, I usually be at church or whatever. Like I said, I told y'all I'm finding my own church home. So I trust in God. Thank y'all for the little taps on the screen. I see them coming through. I appreciate you guys. What are you guys doing today? Anybody doing anything good today? Let me know in the comments. Let's stay interactive. I appreciate when you guys come here and y'all talk to me. Y'all let me know how things are going in your life, and I share what's going on in mine. Let's do it. Thank you for staying interactive with me every day. I come here every single day. I'm pretty much here every day. I'm here every day. I mean, I ain't got nowhere else to be, right? But I'm here because I enjoy it. So, whew, I'm at the storage, right? So now I gotta open my storage thing up, but the water is leaking. All the snow is coming off of the top of the storage, and the water is leaking down. So I'm about to get wet. Oh, Lord. Hi, storage. It feels like I've been away forever. How are you? I'm in my storage now, y'all. I'm in the storage container now. I haven't been here in a while. What am I looking for? I said soap, right? I need soap. I need my soap to wash my body. Where is my soap? I don't even know. I don't even see it. I trust in God. So I'm here at the storage and I feel like I still need to get rid of some things. I feel like I still have a lot of junk hanging around. Child. What the cons of my life. Where is my soap at? I don't even know. I know I had it inside of a box, but I don't even see the box. Oh, man. Oh, here it is. Right in front of my face, and I didn't even see it. But I know I got a few bars left, y'all. I got to start making some more soap. It's time for me to make some more soap. I thought I had more than that, though. It's relaxing to listen to me. Maybe ask appropriate questions. What do you mean? Goodbye for today, friends. I need to get to my car out the snow bank. Okay, Lake Placid, New York. Okay. Enjoy your day. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you soon. It's cold in here, y'all. I feel like I haven't been in my storage in such a long time. God. Now the snow is melting from the top of the snow is melting from the top of the snow is melting from the top of the storage, and all the water is like dripping down. How annoying is that? So I got my soap. How many do I need? I'm just going to take a couple of bars because I don't want to take a lot of stuff with me. I only need a few, baby. I'll just get two. Two should be fine. Two should be fine, my dear. I'm trying to get back on here, guys. I don't know, my YouTube is acting kind of funky today. It's acting kind of funky today. But I got my soap. I came all the way out here to get 2 bars of soap. Ain't that crazy? Y'all must know I make my own soap, honey. Okay, I bet it's very cold. Yeah, it is cold. The funniest thing I did in life? I don't know. The funniest thing I did in life was losing my apartment. Oh, that's hilarious, isn't it? I mean, it's not funny, but that's the funniest thing I did in life. It's funny because I was so dumb to even lose it in that way. I'm not going to the gym either today. I'm doing laundry and running errands. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today, Brenda. That's exactly what I'm doing today. A whole bunch of nothing, just relaxing. The fragrance that's in this soap is oatmeal milk and honey because I don't have any more of my other. I usually normally use unscented soap on my skin, but this is oatmeal milk and honey. So it does have a fragrance in it. And oatmeal milk and honey was one of my most popular bars that people love to buy. So I only use it because I don't have any more soap left. So, and I'm not going to the store to buy soap from out of the store because I have to make my own soap. So making soap is a process. I make cold processed soap. So when I make the soap and I put it in the molds, it takes like a couple of days. I'll be able to cut the soap and I could sell it, but I would have to be in 30 days. So soap processing takes a while for me to even sell it to someone. I have to make it and then I can sell it like 30 days later once it cures. So it's a whole process to making soap, but I love making soap and it's my business. I had it for like, I think this is like my 6th or 7th year. I make handmade soap and people would buy it. Like I had my customer base and everything, but when I lost my apartment, I had to stop because I had no place that I was able to make any more soap. So whatever soap that I had left in stock, I just use it myself. I use it for my, you know what I'm saying? I'm homeless, so I'm not buying soap ever from a store again. I'll never buy, these are the things I would never buy from a store. I would never buy lotion from a store again. I would never buy soap from a store again. And I would never buy another tube of deodorant. I haven't bought deodorant in like 7 years. All those things that we use in our bodies that we don't need because they're filled with chemicals, they're filled with toxic chemicals. So I make my own stuff now. I even make my own, I know how to make my own lotion. I make my own lotions, I make my own soaps, and I make my own deodorants. But the fact that I'm living in a homeless shelter now, I can't make things the way I used to because I don't have a shelter to make it. So, but I'm going to get back to all of that. We're getting back to it. And when I start making my soaps again, I'm going to have my website up. You guys can support me in that way as well. But it's coming back. It's coming. It's taking some time, but I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way. I'm definitely on my freaking way. I want to put that top down, but I need to move my car up a little bit. So I got my 2 bars of soap. I'm thinking I should get more bars than 2, because if I get 2 bars, then I'm going to be like, oh, I need more soap. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to take more than 2 bars. And I have other soap in here. I just don't know where it's at. Deodorant like that. But in the summertime, I do make my own deodorant. I haven't been making it because I don't have a place like an apartment or anything, but I make my own I make my own everything for my body. And I've been using my own soap and my own deodorant and my own handmade lotion for like the last 7 years of my life. Like I stopped buying all of that stuff. You can make all that stuff on your own and it's better because it's more natural, you know what I'm saying? So I like holistic things. I'm into holistic community lifestyle. You know, if you could try to conserve yourself, like we don't need to be putting all that stuff on our skin because when you put it in your skin and you put that deodorant under your armpits, guess what? It goes right into our bloodstreams. And deodorant is definitely not a good thing because it goes right into your bloodstream. Under your armpits, we're so sensitive under there. And the chemicals that's inside deodorant, the aluminum and all that stuff, y'all have to understand what you're putting on your skin. I mean, all you got to do is really read the ingredients and read the ingredients and Google that ingredients. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. So you're going to step away too. If you shower every single day and you keep yourself clean, you don't have to worry about wearing deodorant. And I know some people say, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Deodorant stops you from sweating. That's not a good thing. We're supposed to sweat. Sweating is a natural thing that we're supposed to do as humans. We're supposed to sweat. And if you're taking a shower every day and cleansing yourself right, you don't need to wear deodorant. Yes, under your armpits, you get tired, especially in the summertime or whatever. Nobody wants to sweat, but sweating is a natural thing that we all need to do. It's cleaning ourselves out. It's cleaning our bodies out. So when you're putting deodorant on, you're stopping those glands from releasing everything that's in your body that needs to be released. Yeah, I understand, but I don't wear deodorant and I don't even stink like that. Unless I don't wash for like 3 days. Then I might start smelling a little bit Funk's Master Flex. But if you think about it, the natural way is the way that you could, it's more healthy. So, but to each his own. If you want to wear deodorant, that's fine. But if you're showering every day, You shouldn't have to even have deodorant. I haven't wore deodorant, like a deodorant from a store, in like 7 years. So, but I'm not here to speak to y'all about holistic stuff. You do what you want to do, but that's what I do with mine. I don't need deodorant every day. Even a natural deodorant, I don't even wear that. Like I haven't since I've been homeless. I haven't even like used my natural deodorant that I make. I haven't used that either because I don't even need it. I shower. You know, when you shower, you're not smelling. But everybody's body's different, so you know it is. Everybody got something different going on, and I understand. I do. I hear noise, which is very strange. What am I looking for? It's not in there, I don't think. But to each his own. You know, I'm not here to preach to people about, you know, what you should do to your body. You do what you want to do. You wear what you want to wear, and I appreciate you guys, though. I appreciate you. You know, I'm just trying to dump some of this stuff that I don't need in my car. I'm trying to get rid of it and put it in storage for a while because some things I don't need to be carrying along with me in my car. So I'm trying to get rid of it because I don't need it. Some things don't need to come along for the journey, you know? I got pennies. Y'all know what's going on with the pennies right now, right? So the pennies that I have, I'm keeping my pennies because one day I appreciate you too, and I admire your positive outlook, inspire what you're going through. Yeah, thank you. No problem. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I don't mind sharing. Sharing is caring, and I'm just sharing my knowledge of the homeless shelter life that I am living, and it's going to be all right. Everything always going to work out. It's going to work out. It's going to work out. It's always going to work out. It's going to work out. I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff. know what they say when they say you gotta get rid of some dead weight in your life. So I'm just getting rid of some dead weight in my car that I don't need and just dropping it off in my stores because that's what I pay for. I pay for storage, so yeah, we're gonna utilize that storage. You know what I mean? I can't wait for springtime. That way I can get in here and really set my tables up and figure out my soap stuff and go from there. But I'm done here, y'all. I got what I needed. I got my soap. I think I should get more than what I got. I only got a couple bars. I'm probably gonna take all that soap because I have other soap in there. I just don't know where it's at. Yeah, we about to get all that soap. We need soap, honey. We need soap, baby. The sun is shining, guys. It's gonna be a great day. I'm done. 4 bars. 4 bars of soap. Now I just took the whole bag. Whatever I have left in there, I'm taking with me. Cause a bar of soap could probably last me like a couple days, like a week maybe. So I took all the soap with me. I'm taking it all. This is all I have left, so I have to make some more soap soon. End up not making soap soon that I can use on my body. I do have other soap in there. I just don't know where it's at. So I got enough soap to last me for maybe a month, I would say. But it's the soap that has fragrance in it. And I really don't like fragrance soaps because, fragrance is a chemical and I don't like that. So, yeah. So, where am I going now? Where am I going now? I don't have nothing to do in this area. Maybe I'll go to the laundromat. I'm trying to get to my 2 hour live stream mark. So, when I get to my 2 hours, how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys all had an awesome weekend. Yes, I had to come to my storage and I had to get some soap because, I need to shower. So I needed to get my soap. I don't know what I used this spoon for. I think this was my soap spoon. I needed to get me some more soap, y'all. So I came to the storage. And now I think I'm going to go to the laundromat. It depends on how full they are. Because sometimes this particular laundromat be packed with people. And I really need to go to ShopRite and see about my lottery tickets. So let's go see about the lottery. I only like really doing my lottery at ShopRite because I think ShopRite is like, I think this is the one I won $5 off of. I think. I don't even know, but we gotta check this one too. And I'm not even a gambler. Like I'm not heavy into the gamble life, but I will play some scratch offs here and there. Because there was a lady at my job. She was nice enough. She gave me money. She was like, I wanted to buy you lunch. I did something nice for her. So she was like, I'll buy you some lunch. And I was like, thank you. So when I saw her again, she was like, do you want me to buy you lunch or you want to just take this $20? I was like, girl, I'll take the 20. Hello. So this lady gave me $20, but I think she's more like she be wanting people to like her. I know the game at my job. The games that people play at work, they be trying to get you to do stuff for them. So they say, oh, I'll buy you lunch today. It's a guy at the job that be wanting the girls to do stuff for him, and he's always buying the girls lunches. He only buys lunch to manipulate you, for you to do stuff for him. I'm not saying anything in a crazy way, like any type of manipulation, but he be talking crap to people at the job, but then he'll turn around and say, "Hey, I lunch is on me today." I'm like, "Oh, okay, thank you." He be like, "Lunch is on me today," and I was like, "Oh, okay, I want prime rib." But he's a weirdo. He's like a weirdo dude at the job, and he really has to watch himself because if you get a girl coming in here, he be sexually talking to people at the job, and he don't even be caring, man. He don't even be caring that he could lose his job for saying certain things out of his mouth. And this man is married with a wife, and I'm sure his wife knows he's probably a pervert too. But he'll like low key sexually harass you in a way. So and then yesterday he gonna walk out the door talking about I'm sexy, ain't I? I'm looking at him like, man, if you don't get out my face with that damn stuff. And I'm not the type of woman to go run and tell a manager, oh, he said this to me. I'm not that type of woman, but I'll be telling him, you better watch out with you better watch your mouth because some people are going to take offense to the things that's coming out of your mouth. So you better shut up. I be trying to tell him, like, you too old to be out here talking like a pervert. He don't really say it to me, but he's always saying like, "Oh, you girls look pretty today," or "These are my girls," and just certain little things he would say. And I said, "Man, you lucky that I'm not that type of girl to be running, crying wolf." But you are sexually, saying things at work that's kind of inappropriate. So it's weird. These people are weird at work, but I thank you guys for coming by. I want to go to this laundromat. I gotta go find me some money so I can pay for, so I can get my quarters and go wash some of this dirty laundry I have in my car. I thank you guys for stopping by today. I will talk to you guys this afternoon. That's if I do a live stream this afternoon. I'm not sure because I just did a 2 hour live stream, so that might be enough for me today. But you all know me. I'm probably gonna be doing more. There's more where that came from, my friend. But I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. Just a very slow day of me just running around, doing some errands here and there, and just enjoying the rest of my time here on this earth that I have, and being grateful. Being grateful that we have a new year coming upon us, and 2026 is my year, like I've always been saying. 2026 is my year. 2026 is my year. 2026 is my year. 2026 is my year. Thank you. You have a good day too. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I love you guys. Thank you.